everyone, it's me Nazim. I decided to make this short video for you before sun comes out, because this way I have a chance to walk without my glasses on. I'm here in this area called Jumeirah Village Triangle, and the reason I decided to stop and make a video for you here wasn't by accident. It was actually because of some research that I did several days ago. I was looking at the numbers, at some stats, and figuring out which location would be good to invest in. Because you know what's happening lately, those of you who are watching the real estate market in Dubai, you probably know that Q3 was the record-breaking sales for Dubai. $140 billion. Oh, sorry, dirhams, which is $40 billion, by the way, in one quarter alone. Can you imagine that? And during year on year, like, if we can say it that way, apartments went up 17% on average, and villas went up 19% on average. Okay, so market is growing and growing, and to me, on the one hand, it's a good sign. But on the other, it makes me a little bit cautious. Okay, so now look at this. Look how this area looks like. Quiet villas, like you hear this bird singing, and all while we have a highway 5 minutes away. Not 5 minutes by car, it's actually 2-3 minutes away from here. So right from that noisy highways, to those noisy locations, you dive into this quiet place where there's almost only villas here, and it's kind of cozy and you know, interesting here. So I found that this place is very good. So if we get back to numbers, we also had UBS, right, bank, that do their analytics, and they come out with their data, so to say, that is called bubble index, right? So this year they gave a score of 0.6 to Dubai, right? Whereas last year it was only 0.4. So let's get to the other side, because there's a road there, and car is gonna be very noisy. So this year UBS gives 0.6 score to Dubai, which is 0.2 scores higher, and Dubai is actually going to the next category, which is, as UBS believes, is called overvalued. Okay, so when last year it was fair valued or even undervalued, just within 1 year alone, Dubai become overvalued according to UBS. Okay, UBS is not something that we can totally rely on, but still, okay. But it's fair to say that some of regions in the world, like let's say Miami, right, is 3 times as more expensive. It got a score of 1.8, which is 3 times more overvalued than Dubai, right? So there is some room to grow, I think, in Dubai. But to me, right now, you have to get a little bit more cautious, okay? Not to dive into like anything and thinking that anything can go up in price. That isn't true, okay? When something goes up in price 17% a year, and went up in price, I think, another 15 or 17% the prior year, don't expect it to go up every year 17%, because nothing goes up just in a straight line, okay? There are always times of consolidation, always times of softening. So now you have to be a little bit more careful. You have to pick what you buy, okay? You have to do some research. You can contact me, I can do some research for you. Okay, I can help you because I play around with numbers a lot. And tell you the truth, there is something you can buy and make money on, but there are a lot of things you can buy and you can lose, okay? Because if market goes down, let's say next year, right, what are you gonna do then? Okay, so you have to be careful. So my point is, There are some locations like Jumeirah Village Triangle that looks pretty undervalued to me, and that I think will have a room to grow. Why do I think so? Okay, let's get down to business now. So, Jumeirah Village in 2019 and 2020 went up in price as a location, right? On average, went up in price 110%. Can you believe it? Per square foot. I mean, dirhams per square foot. Okay, I'm gonna say give you numbers in dirhams. Okay, because I am in Dubai right now, but you can just divide it by 3.67 to get US dollar. So, just drinking some coffee, guys. Wait a second. And after that, in 2021, 2022, price went down 70%, 67 to 70%. Okay, so those were like American Hills. Okay, it went up 110%, and then it went down 70%. Okay, so the reason it went up, I think, was due to COVID. Okay, because everybody was trying to leave those apartments and go to some to get themselves some houses in suburbs. This was the trend all over the world, right? So, and as this place is so quiet and it's a villa community, I believe people were trying to escape those apartments and get some villas here, buy themselves a villas. At least they could sit in the backyard, okay, enjoy that weather, and not being locked up inside the apartment like many were. So at that point, prices went up, but as soon as lockdowns were lifted, prices went down significantly. And after that, prices were consolidating. They found kind of bottom, and they were growing organically, slowly but organically. Well, and right now the price per square foot in GBT is 1,400, an average price, 1,400 AED, right? So, and in 2021, just think about it, the average price was 1,460 AED, okay, an average price, all right? So now we have a situation where we are in 2024 and the price per square foot is still less than it was in 2021, whereas almost everywhere in Dubai price went up like 20 to 40 to 60%. So if we compare GVT to this neighboring GVC area, their price went up from 2021 to 2024 up to date around maybe 50 to 60%. So this is how popular that location was. And the funny thing is that that location is quite similar to this one. Just has like same buildings, same concept. First it was a villa community, then it had residences around. Now we have JVT, which is a villa community, and now some residences coming here. Okay, so I think it's quite strange, you know, that price is still lower than it was in 2021. To my mind, this area is overlooked by many right now. Okay, it stays unnoticed, but it's not going to be for long. So another thing is the difference between price per square foot on the off-plan, which are new buildings, and the secondary market, okay, is only 9% difference. So secondary market is only 9% less cheaper, right, than the off-plan. Whereas in many other areas in Dubai, the percentage is 15 to 20 to even 30%. Like let's say here in JVC, the difference is 15% between off-plan and the secondary market. So to me, it says that GVT is a little more resilient, so to speak, right? When secondary market still holds the price, right? It means that it's a good one. It means that even if you buy a new house or a new apartment, you can still believe that it's not going to depreciate that fast. Okay, and also what I did was I looked at the last transactions of those who bought a house or an apartment, bought a property, and sold it, right? So I looked at that difference between purchase price and price of resale, and what I got was, so I had that 13 transactions. I added up that difference among all 13 of them, and I divided them by 13, so to bring out that to receive that average, right? Average capital appreciation, if you may say so. So the average capital appreciation for all those transactions who bought somewhere in the past and sold it then, okay? So it's just the fact of buying and reselling to someone. So just on that fact, they made on average 69% profit, okay? So this is what it is. So GVT has those very good stats. And also what I looked at was rental profit, okay? Rental opportunities in this area, because many people, 80% in Dubai deals are investment deals, okay? Out of 100% purchases, 80% are investment deals. People are not planning to live here. People are just planning to buy and either resell it, flip it to someone, or just rent it out to someone, or Airbnb to someone. So this is a very important stat that we have to look at. And what I saw was, I saw 250 rental apartments on the market right now for rent, right? Let's look at it as a supply, right? And we have 850 rental transactions, newly rental transactions, okay? So those are new contracts. It's not like they renew the old contracts. So new contracts of rentals within a year, the number is 850, and the supply of all apartments and all the property for rent right now at the moment is 250. So if we divide it, we get some kind of ratio of more than 3, okay? Which means that if we divide 365 days a year to that 3 point something, let's say, right? So we have almost like 110 days for the market to absorb all those rental supplies that they have, that they have in GVT, which isn't the case for many areas, guys. This is why I'm telling you this. This is not the case for many other areas, for I would say 80% of areas in Dubai. Okay, because usually the ratio is 2 to 1 or 1.5 to 1, but here we have more than 3 to 1. Okay, so meaning that demand is here, people are ready to rent, okay, and the average rental is for a studio of around 55 to 60,000, and for one bedroom of around 75 to 80,000, depending on what kinds of apartment it is. So if we take an average price for one bedroom for some projects, okay, that are coming out soon, and I'm gonna send you a video about that, about those projects, you can still get a one bedroom in off-plan for about 1.2 to 1.3 mil, and if we divided that by 80,000, let's say, rental contract, okay, so you get about 7% clean ROI a year, okay? Isn't that great? 7, even 8%. I mean, it depends on an apartment that you rent out, but my point is, apartments are not too many here, so you don't have too much supply here. So if you have a good one-bedroom apartment, I would say, right, it would be very, very possible for you to rent it out for a good amount and to expect 8% ROI a year, okay? So 8% ROI a year means that you can return all your investment just on rental within 12 to 13 years, which is great, actually, okay? Plus you get an apartment. So guys, there are cars driving here, so we're getting to a point where everybody starts to go to work. Well, I started to do this video in the early morning, so now let's finish it. So you get the point, right? Just pay attention to Jumeirah Village triangle. It has all the attributes to replicate the success of JVC. It's right next to Jumeirah Village circle, right? JVC. It has all the advantages that GVC has, even more. GVC is full of traffic right now, and GVT is not. GVC has too much population. It's not that quiet anymore. Okay, yes, it has some schools inside. Yes, it has a hospital inside, but GVT is also has some schools. Maybe not that close because the area location is actually a lot smaller. But GVT is a lot more quiet, a lot more calm. You get in a car, 3 minutes you're in the highway. You go to downtown, 15 minutes there, 15 minutes here, Dubai Marina, Palm Jumeirah, downtown, Business Bay, anywhere you want, okay? So pay attention. This one is a gem to my mind. This one is gonna go up in price, and not many can that I can say about many other areas. As I said, market is saturating a little bit, okay? It's going up, it's gonna go up forever, right? So now you gotta be cautious, and you gotta find those spots that are that looks very attractive in terms of numbers. So guys, I'll try to send you a video about a project in JVT, which to my mind it looks great. I know some developers, but anyways, I'm gonna finish this video. So please contact me if you need any consultancy, right? If you need any advice, I'm here to help you. I will do research for you. We'll find some good apartment where you can really get your ROI and capital appreciation. So bye bye, guys.